Tonight we recognize the outstanding private design project of Lincoln Flats Bank of the West Alley Project.
We decided that this alley was a very prominent part of downtown. There's a lot of traffic down here. There's Barrymore's Bar right across the way. There's a lot of foot traffic back and forth between 13th Street and the car park. And we just thought, you know, maybe there's a better use for this alley. And we decided to go to the city and get some tax increment financing. And the city was very agreeable to work with. And we just put it all together, put the package together, and we started construction in May of 2009. By the first football game, the alleyway was complete, as it is today, as you see it. There's been a number of players involved in this development, and I'd sure like to thank a number of people and some companies that have been instrumental in putting all this together and pulling the pieces together. First of all, BVH Architects, Gil Peace, Dan Spirey, and some of the other guys down there, they've done a great job of design work, and many of their ideas just flowed with ours, and so consequently we ended up with a very visual and very exciting project at the end. Blue Rock Construction was the contractor. The City of Lincoln Urban Development Department was involved in the tax increment financing. And then some of my employees that have been working very hard on this through the whole process, Dana Schmidt, Wilma Hanson-McCoy, and Rick Mankey. They have all been great. I'd just like to say thank you very much for honoring us. This is an award that I truly did not expect to receive, and I'm just thankful to be a part of this project, that it could be meaningful to the City of Lincoln. I know that I've lived my whole life here in the city, and I'm just thankful that you honored us today.
The Lincoln Arts Council is thrilled that talented fiber artist Robert Hillestad agreed to design and construct this year's awards. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look at a great artist at work.
All the pieces are done of textiles. That's the medium that I work in primarily. Most of them are manipulations of yarn and thread. Some of it I've painted with dyes. A few pieces are in the color that they happen to be in when I selected them. Most of them involve multi-techniques of painting and dyeing and stitching and layering of one kind of textile material on top of another. You know, one of the very exciting things about this, well actually there are many of them. First of all, it's an honor to be invited by the Lincoln Arts Council to create these pieces, and it's an honor to create a piece for each individual artist in the community. We have wonderful artists here in Lincoln, and this is a way of showcasing their work and honoring them. And it's a collaboration in many respects. It's a collaboration for me working with the Lincoln Arts Council. I've worked very closely with Doug Smith from the council. He's coordinated it with me at every stage. I've lived in the community for many years. I know quite a few of the recipients and their sponsors, so that's a particularly exciting part of the assignment for me.
Doug and Mary Carper have responded through the years to the needs of Beatty Elementary School. From supporting art murals to organic gardens, the Carpers have enhanced the lives of kids, families, and neighbors.
I think that all children are creative, all human beings are creative. Children especially seem to be freer to express themselves, and I think it provides a sense of freedom for all people. The way in which they experience art. It's sort of a universal language, and it speaks to all of us differently, and we see different things. And with children, they just get so excited about it, and they see things that a lot of us don't see.
I think communities have a lot of people just like ourselves who are more generous or as generous. Maybe they haven't been given the opportunity yet. It's simply something that I think people can connect more with their community if they'll be willing to commit in little ways. They don't necessarily have to be something extravagant, but just a gesture that's encouraging to young people.
I would like to thank the past and present students and staff at Beatty School for giving us this opportunity to provide something for the school. It was an avenue for us to do something that was meaningful for them, hopefully, and for us. I walk by the school weekly and love walking by this little school. It's kind of a neighborhood gem as far as I'm concerned. And Beatty always welcomed our children with open arms, and the students and staff were always very, very encouraging and supportive of whatever our girls wanted to do. I think it opened their eyes to the world and made them more confident children. Got their creative juices flowing, and just provided a very strong foundation for our daughters. And any way in which we can show our gratitude, we're happy to do. And so we thank Beatty for giving us the opportunity to do this.